Ladies and gentlemen, namaste and good evening, and I heartily welcome all of you to this very, very special occasion जहाँ पे हम celebrate कर रहे हैं the book launch of Dr. Sunil Chhaya's latest book, Science of Co-Creation 2. When I say Science of Co-Creation 2, means Science of Co-Creation 1 is already released, which is already there in the market, and this is the second part of it. The book majorly talks about several different techniques of how to use your mind, how to use your own inner powers in order to achieve anything. And when I say achieve anything, I really mean that. So, भगवान ने परमात्मा ने इंसान को नवाज के भेजा है कि whatever you want, you can actually achieve it. The only thing is we do not realize our powers and we do not use it. और इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि हम किसी लॉ को किसी चीज को जानते हैं या नहीं जानते, वो अपना काम तब भी कर रहे होते हैं जब हम उन्हें नहीं भी जानते। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन इज वन ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स कि भले ही हमें उसकी पहचान हो या ना हो, ये अपना काम कर रहा होता है, लेकिन अगर हम इसे जान लेते हैं, पहचान लेते हैं, तो हमारे काम आसान होने शुरू हो जाते हैं, बिकॉज नाउ यू नो दैट। बाबा बुल्ले शाह ने कहा है, बुलिया शात है तो वख नहीं, तेरी वेखण वाली अख नहीं। पंजाबी में है बुलिया, that Shah is not different from you, God is not different from you, universe is very, very close to you, it's there, तेरी वेखण वाली अख नहीं, you cannot see it, that's the only thing. When you meet a mentor, when you meet a guide who can give that light, who can tell you that this is how it works, and if you really start implementing those techniques, you can actually achieve success in your life, and it becomes very, very easy. So once again, I welcome all the members, those who are joining us, and a very, very warm and a very special welcome to Govind Babu sir, those who have joined just now. We are celebrating the book launch of Dr. Sunil Chaya's book, Science of Co-Creation 2. और मैं आपको बुक की झलक दिखा देता हूँ, और I'm just doing the slide share, and that's what the book is. मैं चाहूंगा एक बार जितने भी मेंबर आए हुए हैं इस मीटिंग में, they can open, unmute their mics and give a huge round of applause to congratulate Dr. Sunil Chhaya for his book launch and welcome Govind Babu sir. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody.
Congratulations, Sunil Chhaya sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
sir.
Thank
And-
you.
And I'm sure maybe already scheduled, but if it's possible to give a gist of the book, maybe for 5 minutes, something like that.
We'll come back to that. We'll certainly come back to that.
Okay.
But before that, I would like to share that writing and publishing a book is, a lot of people in this world, they think that the day will come when I'll write a book and, share my knowledge with the world. But actually speaking, data says only 4% people are able to do that. तो मेरा पर्सनली ये मानना होता है कि writing a book is something which you are taking out one of your major responsibilities of life. I would request all the members to please mute themselves now. Yeah, thank you. So, because all of us are unique creature, we are blessed with different abilities and capabilities. और अगर परमात्मा ने आपको इस काबिल बनाया है कि आपकी विजडम, आपकी नॉलेज, आपके एक्सपीरियंस, आपके शब्दों से इस समाज में कुछ बदलाव आ सकता है, तो करना चाहिए। और किताब उसके लिए एक बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अहम माध्यम है, बिकॉज दिस इज समथिंग विच इज इमोर्टल। इवन इफ वी आर नॉट देयर इन दिस वर्ल्ड, दिस बुक विल ऑलवेज बी देयर, राइट? सो ज्यादा समय ना लेते हुए, नाउ विल talk to the author himself, none other than Dr. Sunil Chhaya. Sir, welcome, and once again, many congratulations for this book launch. We would like to know about this book, please.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vinay Kiera, and it was a wonderful introduction by you, and a warm welcome to all of you who have joined me on this to congratulate me and to know more about the book, because this is the Science of Co-Creation book 2. Prior to this, I had written the book, The Science of Co-Creation, a Maha Way to Manifest Your Desires. Now, that book, I was inspired by the by the teachings of the law of attraction. Govind Babuji is very much a witness to it because he was my mentor that time in the year 2013. And then and of course, GK sir also was with me. We all three were together. And then of course, Mahavastu, which is something to do with the alchemy of space, and it is a logical and scientific approach to the traditional Vastu Shastra. So both those things worked on the subconscious mind, and that is what really intrigued me. And I decided that why not I write a book on it by which I can bring about those two concepts together. So the first one, law of attraction, is something which where we make the subconscious mind work for ourselves to manifest our things. Whereas in Mahavastu, what it is that the remedies जो रखते हैं हम livable space में, वो remedies हमारे subconscious mind पे काम करती है. और so there the subconscious mind does not do much work. It's only the remedies that do the work. तो ये दोनों कॉन्सेप्ट को मैंने साथ ले आया था, और उसमें मैंने एक किताब लिखी थी, साइंस ऑफ कोक्रिएशन, which was launched in April 2016, where my wife also was there with me, and it was launched by none other than Vastu Shastri, Dr. Khurshid Bansal, who was a mentor for Mahavastu. He is the founder of Mahavastu, in fact. And that too, it was in Delhi. We had gone to his office there in Delhi, and we had done that. ये दूसरी जो बुक है, now the second book, The Science of Co-Creation, cleaned your way to inspiration. So how I got inspired to write this is because I saw that over the period of time, everybody has got certain pain points, certain beliefs, certain mental blocks. कुछ ना कुछ दिमाग में है जिसकी वजह से वो आगे बढ़ नहीं रहे, या वो अपने जो है काम में ऐसे ही लगे रहते हैं साइकिल में, 9 से 6 की साइकिल में. They are not able to come out of that. And these pain points which are there, they need to be cleaned out. They need to be cleared from within you. Because see, whatever you're seeing outside is what is within you. आपके सामने जो आपके जो इवेंट्स एक्सपीरियंसेस जो आ रहे हैं वो कुछ नहीं है, इट इज ओनली अ रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ व्हाट इज विद इन यू. तो ये हमें क्लीन कर रहा है. ये अगर हम क्लीन करेंगे, ऑटोमेटिकली आप देखोगे कि एवरीथिंग अराउंड यू इज चेंजिंग, एंड इट चेंजेस वेरी फास्ट. एंड दैट इज अ टाइम व्हेन यू स्टार्ट, योर वाइब्रेशन लेवल स्टार्ट्स going at a higher level, and you reach towards your goal or a desire, and you start manifesting things, because then you come to the same level of your goal. तो इसलिए कहते हैं कि वॉट एवर यूर सीकिंग इज सीकिंग यू. इसका मीनिंग ये है अल्टीमेटली. अच्छा, क्लीन, हाउ टू क्लीन योर बिलीव्स, हाउ टू क्लीन योर मेंटल ब्लॉक्स, हाउ टू डू दैट. देयर आर डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स व्हिच हैव बीन शोन इन दिस बुक, व्हिच यू नीड टू गो थ्रू, व्हिच यू नीड टू प्रैक्टिस योरसेल्फ. और ये सब में जो है, मैंने लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है, महावास्तु है, देन EFT मतलब इमोशनल फीडिंग टेक्निक है, देन देयर इज वन मोर थिंग व्हिच इज नोन एज द सिल्वा माइंड कंट्रोल, Jose Silva's ultra mind system. Then there is the wonderful technique, which is a very unique technique, which is an Hawaiian technique, which is called Ho'oponopono method. तो ये सब जो चीजें हैं, all these techniques, they can be used in different ways. And how they can be used, मैंने ये किताब में पूरी illustration दी हुई है. So if you want to go through any of your beliefs, you want to resolve them, and you want to see that you are going out and into a zone of freedom. मतलब उस साइकिल से, उस कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर निकलकर हमें आगे जाना है. तो हमें ये, अगर हम ये यूज करेंगे, तो देयर आर सर्टेन टेक्निक्स व्हिच आर 1 minute miracles. 1 minute में you can reach to wherever you want to be. 1 minute. Certain techniques are there which you need to repeat it over a period of time, because it depends. See, हम जो है, before we were born, we have brought in so many limiting beliefs and blocks within us. एक thinking process create हो जाता है. In the language of computers, we create a mental software, and that mental software we are not responsible. It's created before we were born. हमारे आजू बाजू क्या चल रहा है, लोग कैसे बात कर रहे हैं, हम टीवी देखते हैं, हम टीवी के रूम में अगर हमें रखा है तो हम पूरी सब वाइब्रेशन गेट्स इनटू अस, एंड इट क्रिएट्स ए mental software. That mental software needs to be changed. So once you change that mental software, which is done through all these processes and these techniques, आप जो है एक दूसरे कंफर्ट जोन में चले जाओगे, at a higher level of comfort zone. And that is when you will see yourself going closer to whatever you want or desire. क्योंकि एक बात आप जान में रखना कि हमें जो चाहिए वही हमें सोचना चाहिए. Think only of what you want, not of what you don't want. If you think of pain, you will get pain, more and more pain. If you think of your bad results or a bad events, bad experiences of past, you will get the same thing coming back into your life. That is called as thinking in reverse. You should not think in reverse. आज भी अगर हम सोचते हैं कि ये नहीं हुआ है काम, ये इतना ही हुआ है, अब मैं कल इतना करूंगा, ये भी एक, this is also one part of thinking in reverse. But you think of something which you want, maybe something which you do not know how to get it at present, लेकिन तुम्हें चाहिए वो. You can always get it. And how you will get it is none of our lookout. It's for that power which is much greater than you to take care of everything. These are the universal laws. तो ये सब जो है मैंने एक किताब में मैंने सब ला के रखा हुआ है. So if you want, you can go through that book, and when you go through the book, you will find out that how these things really are affecting your life. थोड़े दिन के लिए कीजिए, 28 दिन के लिए कीजिए. It takes 28 days for a man to change his habit. That's all, and then it will become a habitual behavior for you. ये हमारा habitual behavior अभी जो हम करते हैं ना, ये change हो जाएगा. We'll come into another habitual behavior, which will be at a higher level. So this is what, in brief, my second book is all about. Is Science of Co-Creation Part 2. Clean your way to inspiration. This is what will create self-inspiration within you and self-motivation within you. And then you will really go ahead, very ahead, beyond the next logical level. So yes, Vinitji, you can take over now. This is all about my book.
जी, बहुत बढ़िया सर. और वेरी राइटली एंड वेरी एप्टली सेड कि व्हाट वी थिंक वी बिकम. जो हमारे जहन में होता है हम वैसे ही बन जाते हैं, और अल्टीमेटली वी आर द रिजल्ट ऑफ आवर हैबिट्स. जो हमारी आदतें हैं वही मुकर्रर करती हैं कि हम अल्टीमेटली क्या बनते हैं. अगर किसी नल में पानी साफ नहीं आ रहा है तो आप उस नल को भले ही 100 बार चेंज कर लीजिए, वो पानी साफ नहीं होगा जब तक आप उसको टैंक में साफ नहीं करेंगे. राइट. सो अल्टीमेटली इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि हम करना क्या चाहते हैं. और इसी एनवायरनमेंट में आपको नेगेटिविटी भी है और इसी एनवायरनमेंट में आपको बहुत सारी पॉजिटिविटी भी है. ये आपके ऊपर, अपने ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि हमें क्या चाहिए. जैसे हम एफएम रेडियो पे कोई गाना सुन रहे हैं, कोई गाना मुझे पसंद नहीं है तो मैं उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी चेंज कर देता हूँ, मुझे दूसरा गाना सुनने को मिलता है जो शायद मुझे पसंद आए. तो इसी तरह इन्वायरमेंट में वो सैड सॉन्ग अभी भी है, वो बुरा गाना अभी भी है, मुझे नहीं सुनना है. सो इट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन दी हाउ डू वी ट्यून आवर फ्रीक्वेंसीज. और बहुत अच्छी बात कही अभी डॉक्टर सुनील ने कि देयर इज अ हायर अथॉरिटी, देयर इज अ हायर पावर टू टेक केयर ऑफ इट. ये कैसे होगा इज नन ऑफ योर बिजनेस. तुम्हें क्या चाहिए, यू जस्ट टेल इट. इट्स समथिंग लाइक asking your father to, give you something, whatever you want, and you get it, right? So it's the job of your father to get it. So that's how it works. So बहुत अच्छी किताब है. और मेरे लिए सबसे अच्छी बात ये होती है कि before any of our author is being published, I get the opportunity to see the book. So
चलो अभी यार 7 यहीं पे आएगी 7:10 को. 7:20 का.
okay. सो कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं और आई विल टेक 2 ग्रीटिंग मैसेजेस. सो सबसे पहले मैं इनवाइट करूंगा जीके साहब को. जीके सर इज द कोच ऑन लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन और हमारे सभी के बहुत प्यारे मित्र हैं, बहुत चहेते मित्र हैं. और ही इज ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी रिनाउंड ट्रेनर, गुड ट्रेनर. सो उनका एक बधाई संदेश लेते हैं. अगला बधाई संदेश हम लेंगे नुपुर द्विवेदी पांडे जी का, और फिर हम बात करेंगे अपने चीफ गेस्ट से गोविंद बाबू सर से. जी जीके सर, ओवर टू यू.
Happy evening. This is a surprise that I never expected that I'll be called. It's a honor and privilege to be, sharing my thoughts about it. I met Dr. Sunil Chhaya in the year 2014. From November 17th to November 23rd, we were attending together the Law of Attraction Train the Trainer course, TTT, which was conducted by none other than Govind Babuji, who is our master coach and trainer on Law of Attraction. Right. After that, though there was, in those days, there was not much of this WhatsApp groups and all. Okay. Yeah, we were connected on Facebook and all, but then over a period of time, he never forgot me. I could never forget him because of his simplicity and the down-to-earth attitude that he does. But he has grown a lot in terms of acquiring a lot of knowledge. And the best part of Sunil sir is that he wants to share, he wants to give it to the public and ensure that people benefit out of this through his programs, online programs, offline programs, and through this medium called launching a book. So it's a privilege to be a part of this launch program. And I wish all the best to Dr. Sunil Chhaya. May more books come from the knowledge repository that you have in your mind, so that a lot of people benefit out of this knowledge that you have, because whatever we have to give and go empty handed. So जितना हो सके उतना empty कर लें, so that we give it to the society out there and the society at large gets benefited out of it. Thank you for this opportunity.
थैंक यू सो मच जी के सर। और बड़ी अच्छी बात कही कि जितना चाहें, जितना हो सके उतना हम सोसाइटी को दे पाए, इज समथिंग व्हिच इज वेरी गुड फॉर अस। नाउ अगला बधाई संदेश हम लेते हैं नुपुर द्विवेदी पांडे जी का, उसके बाद मैं दरखास्त करूंगा गोविंद बाबू सर से। नुपुर जी, ओवर टू यू। नुपुर जी, आर यू देयर?
Yeah, she's there, but she's muted.
ओके, चलिए कोई नहीं, नुपुर जी से हम बात कर लेंगे। सो अब रुक करते हैं गोविंद बाबू सर का। ही इज द मास्टर कोच ऑन लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, और सौभाग्य है आज हमारा कि आज हमारे बीच ये आ पाए। ही इज ट्रैवलिंग समवेयर, बट इतने बिजी शेड्यूल में भी इन्होंने हमारे लिए समय निकाला। सो सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। ओवर टू यू। थैंक यू।
Namaste, 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 everyone. Good to see all of you. Good to see. Thank you, Nitin ji, and thank you, Sunil ji, for inviting me today for the book launch. Hello, GK, and hello, others. I've seen many of you. So, first of all, congratulations, Sunil ji, for publishing yet another book on this very interesting subject of co-creation. So everybody wants to create, but who is successful, who is not successful? It's a very good analysis of, first of all, why creation does happen for some and how to really co-create. This book has got that. My interactions with Sunil ji is always, as I have written in the foreword of the book, it feels like he is like a young boy who's entering a big exhibition. He's always very excited, very enthusiastic. And at his age, I think this is commendable. When people resign from day-to-day life and they want to be quiet, this person is extremely active, extremely giving, and extremely open to learning. That is amazing of Dr. Sunil Chhaya. And he has studied these subjects very deeply. He has taught these subjects while learning law of attraction. I remember he was the one who asked maximum questions. He was very eager to learn, very open to learn, and also started practicing all this. Once when I consulted him for the house related matters on Mahavastu, he was more than willing to share and help me and support me. So that is Dr. Sunil Chhaya. Always giving, always willing to serve, always helping. Now, a little bit about this book and the value of this book. First of all, everybody wants to create, want to manifest, want to bring new things into life. Everybody wants to have a lot of money, lot of things like material possessions, peace of mind, happiness, happy relationships. All this is creation. Everybody wants to create, right? Now imagine
a person wants to build a building. There is already some old building. How do you build a building? Shall we build another building on that old building? What is going to happen? That entire structure is going to become very weak, simply because the foundation will be very weak and it cannot withstand that building. This is where most people are having challenges. They are trying to build something new on that which is already been built. There is already an old structure, and on that we are trying to build. This is where clearing techniques like Ho'oponopono, clearing techniques like EFT, emotional freedom techniques, all this will help, simply because anyone who wants to build something new must first clear the foundation, make a proper foundation, demolish the old building. Only then they will be able to create something new. Otherwise, the old is also a vibration. The old is also a certain frequency, and that frequency will keep on attracting the old. Have you seen that same old people come again into life? Some problems keep creating. You're working so hard, but you're moving few steps and again you're moving back few steps, simply because clearing has not been done. The ground has not been cleared, but you want to build. This is where most of the people have challenge. So in this book, Dr. Sunil Chhaya has very clearly given techniques, methodologies, simple principles, simple, easy to do ways by which you can, first of all, start clearing yourself, clearing these old beliefs, old negative tendencies, old behaviors, patterns, thinking patterns. All these can be cleared using these techniques. Another thing is, we all live in three places. We live in our body, we live in our house, we live in a universe, we live in a certain place where collectively we are all there. So these three places we inhabit. The question is, how much are we aligned to all these three? 8 billion people get up and everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be joyful. Everybody wants to be peaceful. Nobody wants the opposite. Everybody wants that. But how many are ready to achieve that? Only those who are having that alignment between their self, the place they live, and the universe, the entire system, which is creating all this and sustaining. Only those who are in alignment with this are truly achieving peace of mind, happiness, and joy. Because somewhere there is a misalignment, there is loss of peace and happiness. For example, a person could be having emotional challenges, could be having certain negative beliefs which can drive their entire mind in towards a certain way of thinking. A person does not have an environment where they live in, where there is a lot of commotion, chaos, there's a lot of clutter, there is a lot of disturbance of people around. The environment that they live in could take away their peace of mind. Right? The person does not know how natural laws work. They don't know how to align with natural laws. They can be working very hard, but they are not going to be successful simply because they are not in alignment. So understanding these three, clearing whatever has been created earlier, and then bringing these three into alignment will ensure success. The biggest mistake, see, about almost, I started teaching law of attraction almost 13, 14 years ago. Traveled across India. Every weekend I used to jump on a plane, go there, teach people of law of attraction. I left my job in the US and I wanted to come back to India and really teach people things like law of attraction, a lot of psycho-spiritual areas. Now when I see that there are so many people teaching law of attraction, one of the biggest gaps that I see is that people are revving up, saying that, look, you can use law of attraction, you can become a millionaire overnight, you can become this, you can become another Ambani. See, it is not going to work like that. simply because in nature, everything is organic. It is not like you put the switch and suddenly light will come or this will happen. No, everything takes time. Everything takes time. A baby takes so much time to be born. A plant takes so much time to bear fruit. Same way in nature, you have to be patient and only then it will happen. Second thing is, do you have the unique strength within you? Do you have the natural skill and ability to become successful in that without questioning that, without focusing on that, just saying that you use this law, you will become successful? This is where people are being led in the wrong direction. And this is where I really appreciate the work of Dr. Sunil Chhaya, where he said, first clear your way, clear whatever has been created in the wrong way, first clear it, get it out of your system. And then you can build, then you can co-create. Creation is happening all the time. It's like a river which is flowing. The question is whether we are fighting against it or we are flowing against it. That is the only question. When we clear, we start flowing with it. When we are building on whatever has already been built, we are fighting against it. Old beliefs, negative tendencies, and these kind of things that are cluttering our mind, cluttering our space that we live in, cluttering our thinking, which is not allowing us to align with the higher, these needs to be removed. And that itself is like a load shedding. It's like removing baggage and releasing it. That is where his work is very powerful. So thank you very much again for inviting me, Dr. Sunil Chhaya. And I wish this book great success. I wish more and more people read this book and it transforms a lot of people's lives and bringing them towards a certain alignment within them. He has offered a beautiful cocktail, so to say, that a mixture of how to clear yourself within, how to clear your environment that you live in, and how to also be clear so that you are in much more alignment with the higher and manifest whatever you want to say. Have desires, manifest everything, fantastic. But as our gurus have always said, ensure that whatever you're manifesting is always within the boundaries of dharma. Always righteousness must be the foundation. On that, you can build whatever you want. Create any amount of wealth, distribute that wealth, circulate that wealth in the service of society. I think this is what is very important. Okay, thank you very much. The grace of the Gurus.
Thank you,
sir.
thank you so much, गोविंद बाबू सर, for these kind words. और बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें इन्होंने कही, और सबसे अच्छी बात ये कि अगर एक बिल्डिंग को पायदार बनाना है, मजबूत बनाना है, तो किसी पुरानी बिल्डिंग के उसको ऊपर खड़ा मत करो. उसके लिए पहले ग्राउंड क्लियर करो, मजबूत नींव के साथ उसको आप बना सकते हो. अगर आपके पास वही पुराना बैगेज है और उसी पे आप कुछ नया थॉट प्रोसेस लेकर आ रहे हो, so that will not work that way. So you need to clear the old things first, and then you can expect a new and a solid building to come up. Great. Thank you so much, sir, for these kind words. और कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं. 2 और बधाई संदेश लिखूंगा, एक नूपुर पांडे जी का और एक anyone who will be the volunteer for this. Nupur ji, are you back?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, over to you.
See, my experience with Sunil sir's, I'm yet to read his first book, which I would love to, but my experience, and especially I would love to share his Ho'oponopo technique that he had shared when my father-in-law had passed away. And now his insights actually helped me realize something and I wanted to share with the entire room here. He made me realize that, there is the 4 lines that, I have to work of the prayer, which is like, I'm sorry, was the first one of the lines. And I was, my first point to him was, why should I say sorry? I've not done anything wrong. I remember saying that to him in terms of the book and in terms of general woe. And he came back to me and said, try to karo. And I'm sure his book, and when I actually started saying that, I remember having that insight ki nahi, there is a lot of this is more for self learning. I need to work on my relationship with me. And that is the biggest revelation I had when I actually practiced Ho'oponopono. And I'm very, very, very sure that the book also will have so many such revelations that will help people in ways that he has done wonders for me. He has created, he has get changed my mindset about money, the limiting factors that I had about money. To say a few about what one I have shared. So I think I would love to read the book, and I would definitely recommend it to very many people here, and also my friend circle, definitely. So thank you so much, sir, for actually putting everything of your knowledge in a form of ready to access book for us. That's what I would like to say. Thank you so much, Dr.
थैंक यू सो मच नुपुर जी फॉर दी काइंड वर्ड्स। और बिल्कुल सही बात है, बहुत सारी टेक्निक्स हैं जिनके बारे में लोगों को पता नहीं है, और पता है तो प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते, और प्रैक्टिस करते हैं तो सही तरीके से नहीं करते। बिकॉज आजकल जैसा गोविंद बाबू सर ने बोला, बहुत लोग हैं मार्केट में जो बोलते हैं कि ओवरनाइट मिलियनेयर बन सकते हो एंड यू कैन डू दिस। देयर इज अ सर्टेन प्रोसेस टू डू एनीथिंग। सो इसी तरह से इन सब टेक्निक्स को फॉलो करने के लिए भी देयर इज अ सर्टेन सेट ऑफ प्रोसेस। आज अगर बच्चा पैदा हुआ तो आप उसको ये नहीं बोल सकते कि दौड़, वो टाइम लेगा, बैठने के लिए भी टाइम लेगा, चलने के लिए टाइम लेगा, और जब वो दौड़ना शुरू करेगा 13-14 साल की उम्र में, तो फिर आप पकड़ भी नहीं पाओगे, राइट। सो देयर इज अ प्रोसेस फॉर एवरीथिंग। सो इसी तरीके से हर चीज के लिए प्रोसेस बने हुए हैं, और ये सारे प्रोसेसेस जो आपको इस किताब में देखने को मिलेंगे, बिलीव मी, anybody who is looking for success in life in any area, पर्सनल लेवल पे, प्रोफेशनल लेवल में, रिलेशनशिप्स में, मनी मैटर्स में, एनीथिंग इन एनी ऑफ द डोमेन यू कैन अचीव सक्सेस। जैसा हम बोलते हैं ना कि परमात्मा के पास तो अथाह समुद्र है, यूनिवर्स हैज गॉट एवरी डैम थिंग व्हाटएवर यू नीड, इट्स देयर। लेकिन हमें लेना ही नहीं आता, हम जाते ही वो समुद्र के पास चम्मच लेके हैं तो चम्मच जितना ही पानी मिलेगा, गिलास लेके जाएंगे तो गिलास जितना ही पानी मिलेगा, राइट। सो कस्टमाइज्ड मेडिटेशन जो है डॉक्टर सुनील सर का एक स्पेशल डोमेन है, जिसको ये अपने स्टूडेंट्स को प्रैक्टिस कराते हैं। और आगे बढ़ते हैं कार्यक्रम की तरफ, और एक लास्ट बधाई संदेश लूंगा। एनी ऑफ द वन वॉलंटियर हु वुड लाइक टू कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट डॉक्टर सुनील छाया। आई नो बहुत लोग हैं लाइन में जो बात करना चाहते हैं।
अयाज जी कुछ
अयाज, ओवर टू यू।
बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं सर जी। सर जी से मिलने के बाद मुझे कुछ बहुत अलग सा महसूस हुआ है। एक 4 साल की हमारी दोस्ती है। सिर्फ इस बुक के लिए मैं खुद और लोगों को रिकमेंड करूंगा, लोगों में बताऊंगा कि इससे क्या फ़ायदा होगा, और लोगों को भी फ़ायदा होगा इससे। और मैंने खुद फ़ायदा बहुत कुछ लिया है सर से, तो मेरा भी फर्ज बनता है ये बुक आने के बाद और लोगों को इसका फ़ायदा होवे। फिर से एक बार बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं सर को।
जी थैंक यू सो मच अयाज जी। और एक बार सभी की तरफ से गोविंद बाबू सर का बहुत बहुत आभार कि आपने हमारे लिए समय निकाला, और आपने बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें भी बताई हमें, और हम सबका उत्साह बढ़ाया, और परमात्मा करे सुनील सर की किताब जो है बहुत अच्छा करे मार्केट में। थैंक यू सो मच सर। और क्लोजिंग नोट फ्रॉम द ऑथर हिमसेल्फ, डॉक्टर सुनील, वुड यू लाइक टू से एनीथिंग एज अ क्लोजिंग नोट?
हाँ जी। So as everybody has said, and as very rightly said by Govind Babu ji, and then ultimately was really enforced by even you, that you need to clear yourself out। पहले आप अपने जो है अंदर जो जो बिलीफ वगैरह है वो क्लियर करने के बाद ही हम जो है कुछ नया चीज हम नया कुछ बना सकते हैं। इसके बिना तो कुछ कुछ नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि देन वी आर स्टिल लिमिटेड, एंड वी आर स्टिल स्टक विद द सेम थॉट प्रोसेस। ये थॉट प्रोसेस हमें चेंज करनी है, और ये चेंज करने के लिए ये अलग अलग टेक्निक्स है जो हमें यूज करनी है। तो ये किताब जो है सबके लिए बहुत ही मतलब काम में आएगी। और जितना भी मेरे पास जो भी नॉलेज है, जितना भी मुझे जितनी भी समझ है, all that I've put into this book so that it helps practically everybody who goes through this book. So I really wish everybody the best of life, and I would always say, like my great mentor, Jose Silva, he always used to say that may the rest of your life be the best of your life. So yeah, thank you. Yes, Vinitji, please.
Great.
Thank you, Govind Babuji, and thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Vinitji.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. और उम्मीद करते हैं और कामना करते हैं कि परमात्मा सबकी इच्छाएं पूरी करे और सबको अपने धन धान्य जो भी जिसको जो चाहिए सफलता के रूप में वो उसे मिले, और इस किताब की टेक्निक्स यूज करके ना सिर्फ अपने तक रखें बल्कि यूज इट एज अ गिफ्टिंग मीडियम। हम लोग जाते हैं किसी की बर्थडे पे, किसी की एनिवर्सरी पे तो गिफ्ट देते हैं ना, तो शायद इससे बढ़िया कोई गिफ्ट नहीं हो सकता कि आप उसे सफलता का मंत्र देने जा रहे हैं, सक्सेस का मंत्र देने जा रहे हैं। तो एक बार आप सभी का फिर से तहे दिल से बहुत बहुत आभार। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस हियर एंड विश यू ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट। और सुनील सर, बहुत
Thank
बहुत
you.
मुबारक आपको एक बार फिर से। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
तो रिकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप कर सकते हैं अभी।
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
Congratulations, Sunil ji.